Welcome back to our weekly market wrap-up. The Indian equity markets ended this week on a positive note, continuing their upward momentum. So stay tuned, and by the end of this video, we'll unpack the key drivers behind this recovery and what you need to know moving forward. This week, Sensex rose by 1%. Nifty gained 0.9%. Mid-cap index increased by 0.3%, and the small-cap index edged up by 0.8%. Despite some recent volatility, the market showed resilience, supported by positive global economic data and improving investor sentiment. Let's take a look at this week's key economic updates. India's fiscal deficit stood at Rs 7.51 trillion, 46.5% of the FY25 target, down from Rs 8.04 trillion last year. This improvement was due to higher RBI dividends and lower capital expenditure during Q1. The government aims for a fiscal deficit of 4.9% of GDP for FY25 compared to 5.6% in FY24. Core sector growth expanded by 3.1% in October, driven by strong performance in coal, steel, and refinery products. However, challenges in oil and natural gas persist, requiring structural improvements for sustained growth. In the US, economic growth remained strong, with Q3 2024 GDP expanding by 2.8%, driven largely by robust consumer spending and steady business investment. Inflation also eased, with the PCE index falling to 1.5%. Among this week's top gainers, ATGL surged 34.9% as investors backed the group after it denied US bribery allegations. FACT rose 24.1% following strong buying volumes after a downtrend since July, and BDL gained 24.0% after approval of 80,000 crore defense deals by the Cabinet Committee on Security. Among this week's top losers, ZFs of India dropped 16.1% after the promoter group sold a 3.5% stake at a 14% discount. Amber fell 7.3% following a downgrade by Goldman Sachs to neutral from buy, and Get and D declined 7.2% after Grid Equipments announced plans to divest up to 8.4% of its holding through an offer for sale. The RBI's upcoming monetary policy decision, domestic economic data, global market trends, the US dollar index staying near 105, and FII-DII activities will be closely monitored. The RBI will meet from December 4th, 6, 2024, with the outcome announced on December 6th. The HSBC Manufacturing PMI for November will be released on December 2nd, while the Composite and Services PMI data will follow on December 4th. The U.S. JOLTS job openings for October set for release on December 3rd. On December 4th, the U.S. ISM Services PMI for November will be released. U.S. Fed Chair Jerome Powell will speak on December 5th, emphasizing optimism about inflation and the labor market with possible interest rate cuts. The upcoming economic reports will be crucial in determining the next market moves. Subscribe to Tikona Capital for more insights and wealth-building opportunities from the themes of the decade. Visit us at tikonacapital.smallcase.com to explore thematic investments in the Amrit Kaal. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. See you next week.